I first wanted to get the Kingston rollerblading bylaw changed at the beginning of September when we had a couple of students come to the AMS and say that they'd been fined $120 each for rollerblading on certain streets in Kingston. My name is Leah Dunbar and I am one of the Deputy Commissioners of Municipal Affairs with the AMS. The bylaw basically states that there are certain streets in Kingston that you are not allowed to rollerblade on the sidewalk or on the road. And some of the streets that are affected include Brock, Johnson, Sir John A, Montreal, which are some streets that a lot of students rollerblade on a lot to get to school, so that affects their getting to school. Students are just trying to get to school. They're trying to do it the cheapest and fastest way that they can, so it just seems unreasonable to fine them for trying to get to school. My first interview was with Kingston Council member Don Rogers, who represents the Queen's University area. He is in full support of my cause.
Name, rank, and serial number. I'm Don Rogers. I'm the City Councillor for District 10, also known as Sydenham Ward, which includes most of the Queen's campus area. The rollerblading bylaw is not satisfactory. I did not support it when it was introduced. I got it scaled back from the original concept. But no, I don't think that it serves the purpose. In fact, I think we should encourage non-motorized transportation as part of our transportation plan for Kingston. What it really boils down to, at the end of the day, in raw political terms, is that we have to get 7 votes on council to make something happen, a majority on council. And that means that the climate has to be created to get 7 councillors to see it our way. You've got 1 vote, you've had it all along. I can think of probably 1 or 2 other councillors that would be an easy sell, but the other councillors, they need to be made aware of the concerns of Queens, because many of them don't represent anywhere near this neighbourhood. They represent areas miles away. They have to be sensitized to the importance of this issue to Queens students. And encouraged to try and come up with a workable solution that will accommodate the needs of Queen's students. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to 7 votes.
I then wanted a student perspective on the issue, since they're the ones being affected.
My name is Pat Somerville and I'm a student at Queen's.
Do you think a $120 fine is something that's reasonable to ask of students?
No, not at all. I think it's pretty insane. I mean, we have enough costs as it is with tuition and stuff, and 120 bucks, I know I can't afford that, and I'm sure a lot of people here at Queen's can't either.
I've been speaking with some other cities, and in cities like Toronto, you're allowed to rollerblade on the sidewalks. Do you think that Kingston should be any different?
I'm actually from Toronto, and I think it's pretty crazy how I'm allowed to rollerblade there, but not here. I don't really see why. So I just think it's pretty ridiculous.
So do you think that you would help support me in my fight against the city with petitions, talking to councillors and stuff?
I definitely support you, and I'm sure there's lots of other rollerbladers who would do the same.
My final interview was with Councillor George Steparchuk, who represents an area northwest of the main campus.
I'm George Steparchuk. I'm a councillor for District 6 in the City of Kingston.